in the top 5. You're very... And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Northwestern's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Dave.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. Let's take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
The RPO, it's complete. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him.
Turning it on! Makes it past the marker. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Barmore. Swings it out to the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Barmore. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Northwestern right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
Punt is in the air. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah.
Breaks into the open. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They almost took that thing end to end, but now they have to finish the drive with a score. The give to the back. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Looking for room. It's Garrett. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here comes the hurry-up.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Right back to the well. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Barmore. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick. This crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Returner brings it out to the 13.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
First and 10.
On the run, it's Garrett. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much there, he gets 1 to the 11. Northwestern wants to go quickly. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 7 over West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, he'll throw it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, number 19. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, you throw at him at your own risk. Like, you want to direct the football in the air towards him. He makes plays consistently. That's number 9 on the season. 9 INTs. This dude's making plays.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Takes the easy completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Back to throw, it's Barmore. Makes the grab. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to throw. It's Barmore. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Northwestern, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. grab behind the line. It's Garrett. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming up.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete on the right side. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today.
Fourth down coming up.
Wants to return it. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Power football with the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Back to pass, it's Barmore. Finds his tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice move to pick up yardage. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes are on the move. From the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground, finding an escape route, turning it on, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Sets up the screen. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going back to the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Here's a return from midfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. To throw, it's Barmore. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got his man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field.
Brings him to the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Wildcats are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Third down coming up.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Vanderbilt is running away with things. And boy, if this keeps up, the party is on in Nashville tonight. They're up 14 over Auburn. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
Second down coming up.
The hand to the running back. Fights off a defender. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Townsend. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Second down.
Flips it out to the back.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Looking for a man. It's Barmore. Gets it out quickly. Runs through a tackle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
6. Brings up second down.
It is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Off play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown Buckeyes! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Northwestern 7.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll leave it with him. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. down continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
On to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Line gets set, first down. Might as well give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Barmore. Quickly complete. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Garrett. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
Northwestern will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Into the secondary on the right. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field.
They got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target to the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Running to Green. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do, counting for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. An 84-yard drive there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Northwestern, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.